It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trailblazers as they go up against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York. They know that great teams win these types of games on the road. They're definitely the better team, and they're looking to show it tonight. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like I know this is our 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel it a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game, but anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 87 two games. Doesn't mean the team.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right.
We
get 2 games a night. Remember
on the set.
Yeah. Anyway, I was saying the injuries they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, was out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a brick wall, that's not a.
And man up.
Yeah, maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Barefoot.
The Trailblazers play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Portland, Oregon. The Knicks will end their road trip here before heading back to New York. And, of course, Coach Koufos getting settled in, really clicking.
I'm really excited about seeing how this team is going to evolve since the trade. I mean, he's a guy that can end up being a key player for him down the stretch.
No doubt about it. I mean, there's some guys you win with and some guys you win because of it. And when you look at him, though not a superstar, he's the type of player that they've been missing and can really, I think, help this team come together.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Anthony is out there with Wright. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then it's Conley, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Now the Knicks with it, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And, guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against Golden State.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together. Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Lillard kicks to DeRozan. Tries from 10, and Anthony sends it back. They set the pick. Pass to Porzingis. They grab their own miss. He feeds it to Conley. Some nice passing by New York here. And Wright kicks to Anthony. On the wing, Shumpert. Passes to Porzingis. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improved.
He's off on the second. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Davis sets a screen. Here's DeRozan. Off the left rim and out.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Davis against Wright. He kicks it to Conley. Aminu grabs the miss.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Lillard, the pass to DeRozan. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
They set the pick. The pass to Porzingis. Shumpert in the corner. Conley dishes to Carmelo. Right outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Davis sets a screen. DeRozan against Anthony. Here's Davis. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
There's the bucket. Good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now, here's Lillard. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Golden State.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
New York leading by 5. Conley kicks to Wright. Outside jumper. The dish to Conley. Pass to Anthony. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Aminu, the pass to Davis. He dishes it to Aminu, and he gets it to go. Aminu's got his second basket.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Conley's shot is off.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Plumlee with the screen. Dishes to Lillard. Here's Aminu, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Kicks it to Wright. Puts up a 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And there's the feed to Aminu. Back to Lillard. The tray. No good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
0-2 for them in this matchup last year, Greg. Both teams fighting every second of the way, trying to push into the playoffs in their respective conferences.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Robin Lopez is checked in for the Knicks. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Lillard. Here's Plumlee. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Anthony. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. New York leading by 9. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Terry Stotts gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. One of the most important things he wants his team to do defensively in this game is to maintain pressure on them on the perimeter and not allow them to get into any rhythm or flow in their long-range shooting game. We'll see how disruptive they are, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And it's 6 points for DeMar DeRozan. New York's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Here's Shumpert. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard outside. Feeds it to DeRozan. Plumlee sets the pick for DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Davis. The 10-footer. Drained for 2 points.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Now, here's O'Quinn. 11 points for him in that last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Conley with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. And Lopez throws it down.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Here's McCollum following the score by New York. Plumlee with the screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to O'Quinn. He feeds it to Wright. Three-pointer. And it's Portland with the rebound. Now McCollum. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. Down low. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by McCollum. Now just a 5-point Knicks lead. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Now a timeout called by Portland for the Trailblazers. Kufis checked in for Plumlee. Allen Crabbe comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Chalmers in for Lillard. And then for New York, Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Wright. Lee comes in for Shumpert. And it's Grant in for Mike Conley. And Portland has possession. They trail by 7. There's a screen. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. New York leading by 7. Grant with the ball. Lee outside. Lopez dishes to Lee. 5 to shoot. Here's Lopez. The shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Out left to the wing. Portland moving the ball around. It's good from long range. Crabbe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Grant kicks to McDermott. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. On the free throw, no good. Trailblazers trail by 6. Uncovered, and the jumper is on the mark. 6 points for Ed Davis.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The pass to McDermott. Courtney Lee is on the wing. New York needs to get off a shot. And a missed layup.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Grant. McCollum kicks to Kufis. Lopez with the steal. .102 left here in the first quarter. Lee outside. Here's Grant. Buries the long-range jumper. Grant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. McCollum kicks to Chalmers. To the middle. Ed Davis again. Davis has got 8.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now here's Lee. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to O'Quinn. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. And Davis pulls it down.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
There's Lee with the 3, and no good trying to get that one. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Knicks out front, up by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor. I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Grant is out there with Lee. Then it's Anthony. Then it's McDermott. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Here's Chalmers. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's McCollum. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
No one covering. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Here's Kufis. The shot is off. And New York the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Right side, Lee. Good on the baseline, Jay. Lee's got his first points of the game.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And then for New York, Darrell Wright's checked in for McDermott. Shumpert comes in for Lee. And it's Mike Conley in for Grant. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Conley the pass to Porzingis. And the 3 off target. Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard with it. Conley picks him up. Here's McCollum. Bounces high off the rim and drops. McCollum's got 8.
As a defender, you always have to stay on your man's hip. If you don't, that's what's going to happen.
Lillard against Conley. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For New York, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. No good on the free throw. Mason Plumlee's checked in for McCollum. Good on the second free throw. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard dishes to Plumlee. It's rebounded by New York.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
New York moving it around. Here's Porzingis, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Now here's Lillard. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Wide open. And he gets the bucket. The Knicks leading by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shumpert offline with his 3. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Lillard outside. And it's Lillard again missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Plumlee with a screen on Conley. Lillard attacking. Inside. It's stolen by Aminu. Now here's Lillard. He kicks it to Aminu. Jacks up a 3. No luck. New York leading by 5. It's deflected and stolen by Lillard. And it's blocked.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Aminu with the bucket.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
To the middle and stolen by Kufis. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. DeRozan leading the charge. Conley kicks to Shumpert. A wide open look here for Wright. New York, no good that time either. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside DeRozan. The dish now to Kufis. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Aminu. Lillard against Shumpert. Lillard attacking. Tries again. A nice shot by Kufis. Kufis has got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Now here's Anthony. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev. That also was a factor.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And Portland making a change here. Rabs checked in. And then for New York, Lopez, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Kyle O'Quinn in for Wright. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard attacking and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Damian Lillard. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
The drive by Anthony, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, good D, but better O. It's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well said. Well, for the most part, they were just standing still, Clark.
Yeah.
And you know what, Kevin? He's not the most explosive player on the court, but if you give him a clear lane to the basket, he'll punch it on you.
And so here's Portland. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Plumlee. He sinks the 11-footer. Plumlee's got his second basket of the night. The Knicks with the lead. And here is Conley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. Outside Anthony. He dishes it to O'Quinn. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Now Lillard. Inside, here's Plumlee. They recover it. Aminu with the bucket. New York's got the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. And he knocks down the first one. So for the Trailblazers, Davis is checked in for Aminu. And it's Chalmers in for DeMar DeRozan. And then for New York, Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Anthony. Lee comes in for Shumpert. And it's Grant in for Mike Conley. That one misses.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. Good on both. Grant with the ball. He averages about 5 points a game. Lopez, a screen on Lillard. Grant the pass to Lopez. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Chalmers. The Knicks making the shot. Dishes to Plumlee. Back to Chalmers. Plumlee sets the pick for Chalmers. To the inside, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Now, here's Lopez. 8 points for him. Here's Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Plumlee. Lopez with the block. Grant gets to lead. Some nice passing by New York here. McDermott, no one around him, cans the shot with nobody near him. McDermott's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Lillard dishes to Crabbe. Back to Lillard. Inside. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Now, here's Grant. Kicks to O'Quinn. The feed to McDermott. Pass to Lopez. Down low, got a piece of it. Here's Cram. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Feeds it to Lillard. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. Passes it to Plumlee. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. And now the Knicks on the break. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. Mario Chalmers picks one up.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
TJ McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. The Knicks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And McDermott, no good on that one. Portland trailing here. And Chalmers kicks to Plumlee. To the inside. Here's Davis. Soft touch off the glass. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple. Here's Lee. 1:32 left in the first half of the game. Grant outside. Back to Lee. 6 to shoot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. Number 1, the Knicks.
You know, sometimes a team, Kevin, will have one guy who does a nice job blocking shots. Other times a guy finds ways to get other players involved in shot blocking. Well, this team does it as a group. That's why they're the league's best in block shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Grab the pass to Chalmers. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Chalmers has got the lead up to 1 now for Portland. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Golden State. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Portland, they're much further down in the standings right now.
And for Portland, so far it looks like the adjustments they made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think the plan they have in place is going to get it done. This season could be another long, slow journey through the NBA cellar. What a performance. Just look at the game for Davis. He has 14 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also, just battling hard on every possession.
The Trailblazers have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
So he comes up empty at the line. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And O'Quinn kicks to Lopez. Crabbe pulls it in. Portland leading. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. He feeds it to McCollum. Chalmers with it. Now defended by Grant. Crabb kicks to Chalmers. There's the pass to McCollum. Back to Chalmers. 5 on the clock. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Chalmers has got his second basket of the night. Here's Lee outside. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Trailblazers lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Ed Davis putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive boards. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side, guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. And so here's Portland. It's a 3-point game. Davis is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Lillard in at the point. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Now here's Shumpert following the miss by DeRozan. To the paint, here's Anthony, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right, you got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
And Portland has possession, following the score by New York. Over in the corner, Lillard. Back to DeRozan, 6 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Conley kicks to Shumpert. And Davis sends it back. Here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Plumlee. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Lillard to the paint. Aminu dishes to Lillard. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Lillard.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
The free throw is good from Lillard. Now here is Conley. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Aminu. Davis sets a screen. There's the dish to DeRozan. Davis with a screen on Conley. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Knicks trail by 3. He kicks it to Anthony. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. And DeRozan. Here we go. The layup missed.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Conley, the pass to Wright. Back to Conley. There's the screen. New York moving it around. And it's Wright missing.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Wright against Lillard. And stolen by Wright. Conley kicks to Anthony. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Clock at 6. Shumpert gets a wide open look. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Davis has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Aminu dishes to Lillard. Left side, DeRozan. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. Clark, 3rd quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And, guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Lillard against Conley. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For Portland, they have not set the world on fire at the free throw line. They're just 6 of 12. Shumpert with the steal. To the inside. Porzingis can't hit.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Dishes it to Davis. DeRozan in the corner. No good with the triple.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Davis. He's got 14. To the inside. And finished off by Shumpert.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Lillard, the pass to DeRozan. Inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Shoots off the screen. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Anthony. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Ed Davis.
They got to bring the double team on him.
I would have already sort of expected to see that.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration. Melo having a terrific game. He's got 21 points and 2 rejections. The switch has flipped, and here he goes.
And this is what can happen to him sometimes, guys. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
The open shot, Shumpert, kept alive by New York. Out to Anthony. He dishes it to Wright from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Anthony with the block. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. The drive by Anthony, and DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. DeRozan's got his 3rd rebound tonight. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Koufos, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers. Chalmers comes in for Lillard. And a switch here also for New York. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Wright. And that one misses. The Knicks leading by 3. To the inside. And finished off by McDermott.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's McCollum following the score by New York. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the line for him here.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for New York. Robin Lopez is checked in for Porzingis. Lee comes in for Shumpert, and it's Grant in for Mike Conley. And so McCollum nails both of them. The Knicks leading by 3. Kicks to Lopez. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The Trailblazers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. There's a good screen. Here's McCollum. Portland again missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Lee kicks to Lopez, and that one is stuffed right through.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here is Chalmers. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Now here's McCollum, covered by Lee. Here's Koufos. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Koufos has got 6 here in this quarter.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Habs check in for DeMar DeRozan. And a switcher also for New York. O'Quinn's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 3. Now McCollum, 10 points for him. Here's Crabbe. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Crabbe's got 5 points so far. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's the screen. Grant dishes to Lopez. Back to Grant. And there's the feed to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing by New York here. Takes a 3. That's good from McDermott on the assist by Lee. And that's now 11 points for Doug McDermott. Chalmers with it. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Now here's McCollum. 4-point game. Inside, Koufos, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
O'Quinn can't hit. The Trailblazers shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. There's the pick. Chalmers passes to Koufos. Stolen by Grant. To the paint. Deflects the pass. They're running. Here's Crabbe. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Jaren Grant.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And Portland making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And so here is New York. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Grant kicks to O'Quinn. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. O'Quinn's got his second basket of the night. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Offensive rebound, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And now Portland on the break. Here's Crabbe. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Crabbe's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
New York trailing. Here's Grant. Lopez a screen. Here's McDermott. New York, no good that time either.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
1:30 left in the third. Here's McCollum. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Lopez. First in shooting percentage. and he's an eraser inside, a definite factor defensively, right in that top 5 in blocks per game.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Just an amazing game for McCollum. He's got 11 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
And so McCollum nails both of them. Now, here's Grant. A minute 20 left in the third. Lopez a screen. Off the screen. No luck. Now Portland takes it the other way. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
No good from Lee.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's McCollum. The rebound by Grant. Knicks trail by 3. In the corner, it's McDermott. Down low, here's O'Quinn. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. O'Quinn's got 4 points this quarter.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Grant outside. Here's Lopez. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Trailblazers out in front, up 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And so here is New York. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. White is out there with Anthony. Then it's Conley. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the score by New York. Here's DeRozan. Good on the leaner. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Porzingis passes to Anthony, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. Plumlee with a screen on Shumpert. Left side Davis. Clock at 6. And DeRozan kicks to Plumlee.
Shots, gentlemen. 2.
At the line, New York Trailblazers, Mason Plumlee. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Portland. And he can't hit the second. The Knicks with the lead. And here is Anthony. Outside Conley. Outside jumper. Porzingis passes to right. To the middle. From inside. And again, it's New York.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Lillard attacking. It's tipped. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And it's right missing. And for Portland, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Lillard misses.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Davis dishes to Lillard. On the wing to DeRozan. Steps back and fires. The offensive rebound. Plumlee. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities. But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
It's DeRozan with the drive. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Anthony. Inside. New York, no good that time either.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Inside. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Boy, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Knicks trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. And Shumpert kicks to Anthony. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.
Knicks ball.
Conley dishes to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Conley, the pass to Porzingis. Fires the 3. And it's Anthony again missing.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And Aminu kicks to DeRozan. Another miss by DeRozan.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
To the inside, Anthony powered down after the assist led him into the lane.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Lillard following the score by New York. To the paint, here's Plumlee. It's tipped. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Portland ball.
Davis kicks to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And so here is New York. Outside Conley. Porzingis passes to Shumpert. Outside Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. 5 on the clock. Down low. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Lillard misses.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Now Anthony. Right outside. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And the Knicks lead by 3.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Lillard. Feeds it to Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Anthony. Shumpert in the corner. And again, New York with the triple.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Portland, Michael Conley at the line for 2.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Conley against Lillard. Passes it to Davis. He feeds it to DeRozan. Anthony with the block.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And Shumpert slams it in.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard attacking. DeRozan against Shumpert. Here's Plumlee. No good again that time.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
DeRozan against Conley. Three-pointer right. And again, New York with the triple.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Lillard. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's stolen by Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
If you look at what Lillard has done so far, he has 9 points and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
For Trailblazers, Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Lillard. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And the Knicks with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Had the space there, but it's offline. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard outside. And the basket good.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Now here's Lopez. Out to Conley. McDermott, the open look. And that one falls coming off Conley's feed. And that's 13 points for Doug McDermott.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Lillard. To the inside, Davis.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Ed Davis. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. Conley with it. Lopez, a screen on Lillard. Lopez outside. Here's McDermott. The shot will not go. Nice D from DeRozan. Trailblazers trail by 7. Aminu dishes to DeRozan. And off the front iron, and in it goes. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really, Greg, just shows you the toughness and determination this man has. Impressive.
Now here is Conley. Anthony kicks to Lopez. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Portland trailing here. DeRozan passes to Lillard. The pass to Davis. Can't get it to go. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Anthony drives in. Pass to McDermott. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And now it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. .157 left in the fourth quarter.
Now the dish to Aminu. Plumlee in the high post. Here's Lillard. Anthony with the defensive effort. The Knicks leading by 9. And now the Knicks on the break. McDermott kicks to Anthony. And again, New York with the triple.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Plumlee dishes to Lillard. Sweet little floater. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
New York calls timeout. They're ahead by 10. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Darrell Wright's checked in for New York.
Checking in for the Knicks, Darrell Wright.
Dishes it to Conley. New York moving the ball around, and that one's good by Lopez.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's DeRozan. He kicks to Lillard. Davis with a screen on Conley. Lillard attacking. 5 on the clock. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And that's 20 points for Davis.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
New York's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Knicks.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Carmelo Anthony. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Conley. Inside. Anthony's shot is off. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
No, not at all. Not a real chance of getting back in it at this point.
Greg, you think it's over?
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It's a done deal. Forget about it.
It might be. So it's New York picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Mike, you guys really turned it around in the second half. Tell us what changed.
We just started playing basketball again. I told the guys at halftime that we can't just turn it on and off. We got to be able to keep the pedal to the metal, and guys came out and were defensively focused, and guys making the double extra plays to get defensive stops.
Mike, thank you. Kevin, it's usually about those second and third efforts.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game. Kenny, what did you like about his game?
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. Have a wonderful evening.